investigator Malcolm Robinson, founder of Strange Phenomena Investigations, a source from Britain's Ministry of Defence informed him that nearly 50% of the government's UFO files are still classified and being withheld from the public. In an interview with the Daily Star, Robinson did not name his source, but did state that Nick Pope, former manager of the now-defunct UFO desk with the Mod, had once told him that, "We don't even tell you the half of it." In 2009, Britain closed its work with UFO investigations, and began to slowly release all of its UFO files to the public via the National Archives. Many in the UFO community believe that the files which were made public are only the tip of the proverbial iceberg, and that the files containing actual evidence of UFOs and extraterrestrials are still classified. Whether Robinson has an authentic source currently within the Ministry of Defense is unclear, but government conspiracies are an ever-present theme in UFO culture. In late June of this year, Canadian UFO disclosure activist, Victor Vigani, made public a series of declassified documents from NORAD that suggest Canadian and U.S. jets intercept about 75 UFO targets every year. During the conference where he presented the files, Vigani stated that he was threatened with legal action. "It appears that I have been threatened with indictment if I release the NORAD files in my possession." Australian UFO researcher and blogger Paul Dean, who operates UFOs, documenting the evidence, has filed countless requests for declassified files via the Freedom of Information Act. While many of his contemporaries believe in a massive alien cover-up, Dean approaches the question from a different stance. Dean writes, "I see little evidence that the U.S. government is hiding aliens as such, but in regards to the UFO matter specifically, I have seen unequivocal evidence that government agencies maintain two positions entirely. On one hand, they have ceaselessly claimed to Congress and the public that UFOs are myth and misidentification, and are of no national security interest. On the other hand, we see, in thousands of declassified documents, a very high level of interest and concern, even full investigation, into the UFO matter. This, of course, departs radically from the official and public line. Also, while researchers have managed to gain access to a large quantity of UFO files, we know for a fact that there exists a great deal more which are yet to be declassified, if ever. There is no question that the U.S. government has failed to be honest. No question whatsoever. While Dean differs on the subject of extraterrestrials themselves, many in the UFO community are sure there is more than what governments are making public. Conspiracy theories run amok, but secret informants within government agencies tend to only speak to the truthers, disclosurists, and believers, which only leads to raised eyebrows from the skeptics and the public. While Robinson can make claims in regards to Britain's secret UFO files, can he prove it? The big question for the UFO community is, can a study of the UFO phenomenon exist outside of the countless conspiracies and cover-ups, or are the two so intertwined that their separation is impossible?